Mwana numacho. Ya Chamisa tete iyo chiwi. Ya Chamisa tete nyama numacho. Chamisa Matimbe shlemtindo do kumutaka president kumashingo. Do kumutaka organize kwa chiwi. Wana iyo chiwi. Ya Chamisa. Ya Chamisa tete nyama numacho. Ya Chamisa tete iyo chiwi. Follow. Wana numacho. Ya Chamisa tete iyo chiwi. Ya Chamisa tete nyama numacho. Chamisa Matimbe shlemtindo do kumutaka president kumashingo. Do kumutaka organize kwa chiwi. Wana iyo chiwi. Ya Chamisa. Ya Chamisa tete nyama numacho. Ya Chamisa tete iyo chiwi. Follow. Wana numacho. Ya Chamisa tete iyo chiwi. Ya Chamisa tete nyama numacho. Chamisa Matimbe shlemtindo do kumutaka president kumashingo. Do kumutaka organize kwa chiwi. Wana iyo chiwi. Ya Chamisa. Ya Chamisa tete nyama.
Good morning, good afternoon, Zimbabweans. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you being here. We are live on Change Radio, the radio itself, and we are also live on Change Radio Facebook, Change Radio YouTube, and of course, let me take this opportunity to welcome our viewers and listeners on ZimI YouTube, ZimI Facebook, where we are discussing the continued presence of President Chamisa. President Chamisa has taken rural areas in Zimbabwe by storm. He is everywhere, and ZANU-PF doesn't know how to stop him. They see him in Magunje, they see him in Mashonaland Central. The following day, he is Matabeleland, and the following day, he is covering the whole country. Chamisa Anetsa, Chamisa Apinza, ZANU-PF, Magumbeze, Nebutsu, because of what he is doing. And of course, we are going to look at all that, and we'll try to look at some of the rallies that he has had and powerful messages that he is delivering at every rally. So, yeah, please sit back, relax, because we do have our correspondents, like always, on the ground that will be giving us information, that will be giving us a feedback of how they saw the rallies, what they saw at the rallies, how they felt after the president's speech, and also the mood of the people on the ground. But before we cross over to Magunje, where we have our first correspondent, we are going to just play a short video and hear President Chamisa speaking. While we are preparing for that, let me go to the comment section and greet those who have already written, because we want you to write up. Do write where you are watching from, and do share your sentiments of the campaign so far with us. Anzi Fambane Bora Nero Mkoma Max, Teachman Kanyoka, watching from South Africa.
Triple C Magan desire for me to participate. I do not time by way. I don't want to Mepo. Nika is Mnangagwa. Nika is ZANU-PF. Nika Ndayamari. Nika Ndayamari. Anashira nema kwanzi nika ine wenewayo. Hausu wemwende. Wenari kudonga. Safarisa. Hakuna mnanora mahali pachika. Anofana kukunda mgabe nyai. disqualify. Can I disqualify my candidates who nullify my elections? Who nullify my elections, you have driven this country into anarchy. Wakanganisa nyika. Ewa uchizisawu hapa usikupinda na kurongera. 2018 wakana kutita chitame. Nanje eke chinozo hakuna unogerwa asipo.
There was President Chamisa just saying it as it is and telling and warning Emmerson Mnangagwa that he is starting something that he won't be able to stop or finish at all. And he was making reference to what is happening in Bulawayo, where Emmerson Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF trying to, take away the people's will, take away the people's will, the Bulawayo's people's will, that the members of parliament that they nominated, that they elected, that they should not run in Bulawayo. But of course, you already know that that decision is already, is already now in void at the moment because of the counter application or the response that Triple C made. So as far as we are concerned, our members of parliament are still there. As far as the law is concerned, our members of parliament are still in the running. So that was just a warning there from President Chamisa telling Emmerson Mnangagwa that he should stop playing with the people's will. But let's cross over right now to Magunje, where we are talking to one of our correspondences and also a candidate in Magunje. He will introduce himself, Mr. Tonderai. Honorable, we are already saying honorable because with what we saw in Magunje, we know that you're going to win that constituency. Please go ahead and greet our viewers and listeners and introduce yourself and get right into it. Tell us how the rally, the president's rally, was in Magunje.
Makadini vateereri ndinonzi Tonderai kufema muriwo ndakamirira Triple C muMagunje constituency. Handisati ndamboona chamupupuri chichifamba semafambiro achakaita muHurungwe. Handisati ndaona chamupupuri chakasimba kudaro chichifamba muMagunje constituency nemuHurungwe West constituency. Chamupupuri Chamisa chakauya chakapinda muHurungwe muno. Vanhu vakaona zvavasati vakamboona. The president was very clear. He was very articulate panyaya dzaaitaura vanhu vachifara. Handisati ndamboona vanhu vachifamba madistance avakafamba kuti vauye vazonzwa mutungamiri wavo. Vanhu vakabva kuChidamoyo netsoka, vanhu vakabva kwaMudzimu netsoka, vanhu vakabva kwaMuzila Wembi netsoka, kuSengwe netsoka. Vachiuya pachivakaninyama kuti vanzwe mutungamiriri wavo, achitaura zvinodadisa zvinomisa mvura, achipa program yake yehurumende yatichafamba nayo. Ndakaona mavhu nemarara akaungana pachivakaninyama. President havana kumbobvira vadisappointa. Vakataura urongwa hwehurumende iri kuuya. Ndakaona kufara kwevana veZimbabwe. Ndakaona kufara kwevana veHurungwe West. Ndakaona kufara kwevana veMagunje constituency. Ndatoona kuti chamupupurichi hachimisiki. Vese varikuda kuedza kumisa chamupupurichi. Ichi ndo chichavatakura ichi. Ndinotenda zvikuru nekuuya kwakaita mutungamiri wedu. Panga pakazara vemasaizi akasiyana, Harawa, Chembere, vechidiki vachifarira kuuya kwemutungamiri wedu. Zvese izvi zvakaitika nyangwe zvazvona veZANU vaiuya vachida kuimba nevefazi vachida kukanganisa chamupupuri Chamisa. Asi zvose zvakashaya basa nokuti vana veZimbabwe, vana veMagunje, vana veHurungwe West vazvitambira, vazvipira kuti vatambire chamupupuri Chamisa. Tinotenda zvikuru neku
it looks like we can't get our He is reconnecting. He's reconnecting. It's just the network. It's just the network there. There he is. He reconnects. He's reconnecting. Honorable, you can go ahead. He is still reconnecting. That's the network here in Zimbabwe. But you know that the period where Pampa Change Radio will get him back online. We can even call him directly so that he can continue talking to us. That was Honorable Tonderai Kusema Muriwo, our candidate for Urungwe Central. As you know, the president was at Magunje, or was in Mashonaland West. He covered a number of places. We had a number of questions that we wanted to ask our candidate and also our Change Radio correspondent. You know, Tonderai has been corresponding for Change Radio for the past 2 years, writing stories and also talking to us about what is going on in Marsh West. So we are just proud as Change Radio that we produced a candidate. We also have another candidate, DJ Blaze. He is a candidate in Mashonaland West as well, but we couldn't get hold of him because of network issues. But DJ Blaze also volunteers at Change Radio. And now he is also a candidate in Mashonaland West. We are going to talk about all the members of parliament and the councillors that are volunteering at Change Radio. I think it's a very good thing. One day we'll just have a program where we'll be talking to all those that are, working with Change Radio that are now candidates. It's just exciting. But yes, to those that are just joining us, we're talking to Mr. Tonderai Kusema Muriwo, a candidate in Magunje, and he was giving us a rundown of what was going on. Hanzi kwangu ine champupuri, hanzi kwakaita champupuri kumagunje uko because of what was happening, and he described how people were walking, from as far areas as 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers away from Magunje. We now have him back online. Honorable Mr. Kusema Muriwo, please go ahead. We don't want to take your time because I know any time this network can get in the way. So just take it off from where you left.
Chamisa vakauya vakata message yavo which resonates very well with the rural populace. Nyaya yeland yakanyatsobuda pachena vachitaura kuti hakuna land ichatorerwa vanhu. Zvakava zvakafadza vanhu vedu vari muno mumaruwa. Vakataura program yavo yekuvandudza upfumi hwenyika hwaparara. Vakataura zvakare nyaya yema-traditional leaders, vision yavo yatinoda kuti tinge tinayo muNew Zimbabwe. Naizvozvo ndinoona kuti maruwa aya anotoda President Chamisa, anotoda change kupfuura zvinofungirwa nevazhinji. Tiri kuona champupuri chedu chatiri kutaura, champupuri Chamisa, tichitora maruwa zvokuti vanhu vari kufara, tatononokerwa neelection.
Wow! This is very good. This is exciting news. So, how is your campaign, Honorable?
Campaign yedu ndiyo imwe chete inofambwa nayo ne-CCC yokuti tipote tichiingira vanhu. Tiri kutaura nevanhu, tine mapolisi edu atinenge tichitaurira vanhu, tichivadzidzisa zvakanakira CCC, zvakanakira utungamiri hwavachamisa. Vanhu vari kutoti takatononokera, chaizvo, tingadai tatopedza zvema-elections. Vakutozviona vatova muNew Zimbabwe inotungamirirwa naAdvocate Nelson Chamisa. Saka tiri kufamba nacho chirongwa chedu, nyangwe zvazvona ZANU neFAZI zvichiuya zvichipinza zvinhinga mupinyi mukampeni yedu, asi sevanhu vakazvipira, sevanhu vane chinangwa chatiri kufamba nacho, hatisi kudzoka shure, hatisi kuzombodzosa tsvimbo nokuti bheni raisa maoko pamberi pemeso. Tiri kuenda nacho kusvika tasvika musi 23 August.
23 August. I like that. 23 August. I like that. Yes, please, if you have any questions for Honorable Tonderai Kusema Mrio, do write in the comment section before he leaves. But we are still with him, and then we'll be joined by others as well. So, Honorable, what can you say? Can you say the visit by President Chamisa to Magunje has enhanced your campaign?
Vanhu vanonge vachida kunzwa nekuona mutungamiri wavo.
Yes.
Vakazara izvozvi ndatoshaya kuti foni yangu ndoita sei nayo nokuti vari kufona vachifara nokugutsikana neshoko ravakanzwa navachamisa. Saka mupururu chete muno muconstituency. Mupururu chose muconstituency medu kureva kuti zvatinotaura zvokuti tiri kuita rural strategy zvakazadziswa navachamisa. Kuzadzisa kwavakaita kuuya kuno vachiita rural strategy kureva kuti zvese zvavari kutaura muvision yavo vanozvizadzisa. Vanhu vari kufara nekugutsikana kuti murume uyu anoita zvaanenge ataura. Akati ndichauya kumaruwa, izvoka auya kumaruwa. Ndo utungamiriri huri kutsvagwa nevanhu unoti zvavanenge vataura ndo zvinoitika.
Wow. Tinotenda, Honorable. We thank you so much for being with us, and we'll call you again. This program is very long. It's a 2-hour-long program, and I'm definitely going to call you. I don't want to hold you while you are finishing your data, because I know you need that data. So I'm going to call you again at the top of the hour so that you can come back and give us more updates on your campaign. If you have any challenges, you can tell us also about the extent of your constituents. But you can say your last words, and then we will be calling you later on. We want to cross over to other. Garcia, your last words.
Tinotenda zvikuru nemi vari kunhepfenyura vachiburitsa mashoko evanhu kuti vanhu zviri kuitika mumaruwa zvikwanise kubudawo, nokuti kumaruwa hazvikwanise kuwana mukana watinokwanisa kuti ruzhinji rweZimbabwe rinzwe zviri kuitika kumaruwa. Tinoda kutoti vari kumadhorobha ngavasunge simbe, nokuti isu kuno kumaruwa takatosunga dzakatosimba kare.
Aha. Thank you very much, Honorable. We'll come back to you. We appreciate you. To those that are just joining us, we are talking to Honorable Tonderai Kusema Muriwo, who is in Magunje. But we are expecting another important guest again. And I can see that she is here. My Honorable, I'm already calling her Honorable Muta, who has just joined us. But she's not coming online. Honorable, how are you? Please take a few minutes to greet our viewers and listeners. And can you please put your video? Because I know people will be asking to see your video, to see you live.
Hello, Chief. Thank you very much. Can you see me now?
Huh?
Can you see me now? Is my video on now? Or can you hear
me? No, it's not.
Or probably it's the network problem. Probably it's going to come up anytime.
Oh, okay. Pamama gets. Don't go to Pamama gets. Muri, but I'm going to go black. Leo, can you try to fix that? Maybe while you're doing that, you can play one more video from the president while you're trying to fix Champion Muta's video. So yes, we are live on Change Radio. We are live on Zim I. We want to welcome all our viewers and listeners there. I'm seeing my brother there, Shepherd Yuda, is saying, please share link. Leo, do share the link with in our comment section so that our brother Shepherd Yuda can join us. we want to continue our discussion on the ongoing campaign of President Chamisa in the rural areas. Yes, what a campaign. What a campaign. Like you heard the previous speaker saying, Anzi, kwanga kwine champupuri because of what President Chamisa is doing, what President Chamisa does whenever or wherever he goes. Champion Muta, I think we might have to just go on, and while it's our background team is sorting out the video. Please go ahead and greet our viewers and listeners, and just tell us what's going on in Marsh West. Of course, we know that President Chamisa was in Marsh West. Okay, it looks like Champion Muta cannot hear me. Who fixed that? Don't worry, we'll fix that. Solomon Mabwe, ndakateerera ndiri ku Cape Town ngapinda hake. Komana, that's what we want to know. That's what we want to hear. Let us know where you are watching from.
Bati mukaona of late. Anzwi sisi. Kuti nyika kuti ende mberi inoda kuti vanhu vabatsirane. Tata kumpa my ideas now. For me, the issue and the prize is not to be a president of a country. The issue is to say, do we have dignity for our citizens? Tinenyika erenye vanhu vane hunhu. Mapurisa edu akagara zvakanaka here? Masoja edu akagara zvakanaka here? Maticha edu akagara zvakanaka here? Madzimai ane chimiro here? Mayuthi ane mabasa here? Koyo migwagwa ine chimiro here? Kovarimi vanobhadharwa here mari yavanokodzera? Koizvo zvitoro ndo zvatiri kuda here? Ko mari inobhadharwa kuchikoro ndo inokodzera here? Zvese kana da kuona kuti munyika mune hurumende ine musoro, usatarisa kure.
Wow, that was again President Chamisa addressing one of the rallies there as we wait for Honorable Muta to come through. She is one of the proportional representative members of parliament for Mashonaland West. She has done a lot of work in Mondoro. Those who know her, those who also follow her on Twitter, she uses the handle Muta Mu. Please do follow her on Twitter and see the great work that she is doing in Mashonaland West. I've seen her walking the length and breadth of Mondoro. You know, I'm from Mondoro. I mean, not from Mondoro. My Langwano Bago Mondoro, so I know that area very well. Champion Muta or Honorable Muta now, because you are already there. You know, we work with faith. We move with faith. Yeah. I want to thank you first of all before you even talk for the great work that you did in Mondoro. I know what you were doing. You're one of the few women that was running around in the rural areas, you know, going there in the morning, finishing late in the evening, and maybe traveling to your home area, and sometimes traveling to Harare, you know, very late. And you were there doing all the work. Please just tell us briefly about that. How was that?
Thank you very much, Chief. I didn't get the question correctly. My network is playing up a bit.
Okay, no, I was just describing the work that you were doing in Mondoro, you know, from the time of Mugwazo up until now, up until the time you were nominated to become a PR representative for Marsh West. You had put in a lot of work. If you can just revisit that.
Oh, thank you very much, Chief. We started working in Mondoro soon after the 2018 election. Actually, there's a workshop that we attended as women, and we were advised that if you want to start working for the next election, you have to start now. I don't know if you can hear me properly, Chief?
Yes, we can hear you. And our viewers and listeners, please do write in the comment section whether you can hear you, but I can hear you quite clearly.
Okay, so we started working in Mondoro soon after the 2018 election. We were going village by village, having programs with women. These were actually very underground programs. We were not broadcasting a lot of things. Actually, I don't broadcast a lot of things. We did a lot of things there with women, with the youth. At one point, we had the 1 million campaign, which was being led by champion Obey Stole.
Yeah, now we can't hear you. Network issues. Leo, can you still hear Champion Muta? Leo? Okay, we will try to reconnect with our guests here, Honorable Mutsa, one of the proportional representative members of Parliament from Marsh West, and we just wanted to start from where she was working in Mondoro, because I know and I saw the work that she did. Let me try to connect here over the phone. So we'll try. If one way doesn't work, we'll try another way. We can hear here perfectly. That was okay, she's saying my network, but let's see maybe if we remove you from video.
Hello?
Yes, Honorable, how are you? Sorry, I think your network on video is acting up, but we'll do it right here on WhatsApp, and we'll try to go as far as we can from here. So please go ahead and just give us that brief about Mondoro.
Oh, okay. We started working, Chief, we started working in Mondoro soon after the 2018 election. We were working with women. We were working with the youth, particularly with the youth. We were doing campaigns. There was 1 million campaign, 6 million votes for change. That was being led by champion Obey Stole at that time. And we were going to all the wards, launching the campaign, engaging the youth, and the youth were also engaging with us, showing interest. It was actually a voter registration drive program. So that's how we started. That's when we started. It was actually ward by ward. Then we descended to polling station by polling station. Then there came Mugazo. When Mugazo came, I was then made appointed team leader, actually deputy team leader for Mondoro cluster. Chief, please pardon me, my voice. I've got a terrible flu because we didn't rest.
Yeah, the dust and the moving around and the singing.
The singing, I had a pito, all the rallies, I had a pito.
Do you remember pito?
Yes, the yellow pito, so it's now taking a toll on me, but I'll be fine. So just tell me if I'm not very clear.
No, you are very, very clear.
Is it? Okay. Then that's how we started working there, engaging women and the youth. Then when Mugwazo came, I was appointed deputy team leader of Mondoro cluster. Mondoro cluster is Mondoro Mbaira and Mondoro Ngezi. Our team leader is Champion Wende. So I'm his deputy there. So when Mugwazo came, actually, before Mugwazo came, there was a rural strategy program that was being led by Champion Vondo. So the rural strategy was tested in Mondoro. So when Mugwazo came, it was more or less the same of the things that we were doing for the rural strategy. So you found out that we just continued with the programs, although there was a little bit of changes here and there, but it was the same thing. So we were now when we were doing Mugwazo, it was now a repetition of what we were doing in the rural strategy campaign, because the rural strategy was being tested in Mondoro. So this is how we have been doing since Mugwazo was launched last year. So ever since last year up to this time, it's our flagship program. It's still running up until 24 August, when the president is in the State House. So this is our journey in Mondoro, Chief.
Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. Now let's go on to the big one, the president's rallies in March West. I know that's your area. How was it? How was the president received? And I know you've been going to all the rallies. Can you just walk us through that?
Oh yes, the president is loved. You know, the president is loved everywhere across Mashonaland West. Wherever he goes, he attracts. He's like a magnet. You know how a magnet works? Like if you put a magnet here, and everything just comes to the magnet. That's how it is with President Chamisa, and that's how it was when he was in Mashonaland West. At first, his rallies we started in Zimba. It must be Zimba. It was the Zimba, yes, and the Chegutu. All these rallies, they were pegged, they were oversubscribed, and they had an overflow, if you know what I mean. And people just wanted to come and hear the president in waiting speak. They wanted to come and see him and shake his hands. You know how the president does when he arrives? Everyone would want to shake his hands, and you know, it was oversubscribed, especially in Zimba, in Chegutu. We went to Sanyati, we went to Kadoma. You saw all those pictures. All the rallies were oversubscribed, Chief. The people are receiving the message. The people love President Chamisa, and they can't really wait for a new great Zimbabwe. Like when we are at these rallies, we normally sit in the crowd. You can actually feel the energy in the crowd. You can actually feel the electricity. There's electricity, there's a zesta in the crowd when you are at those rallies. You can actually feel the change that changes in the air, and people are hungry for change. That's how these rallies are. People love the president, and they always want to see him. They always want to welcome him.
Wow. You know, how many rallies I know you are losing count. How many rallies do you think he did in March West alone?
In March West, okay. In March West, I can actually. He went to Zimba. We were at Murombe Zimba. Then he go to West. Then we went to Sanyati. Then he went to Kadoma. After Kadoma, he went to Zipani. That's in Urungwe now.
Wow.
Zipani and Urungwe Central, which is Kadoma. That was yesterday.
Wow. Muruma has Gurara. This is serious.
No, he's a workhorse. Yes, he's actually a workhorse. I don't think in Zimbabwe there's anyone who works as hard as President Chamisa. Because every day he's on the road, every day he's on the podium, every day he's always speaking to people, every day he's always greeting, shaking hands with everyone. You know, every day he's being welcomed somewhere. We've got a workhorse in our president.
And talking about him being a workhorse, he's addressing at least 2 to 3 rallies a day. And then you look at Emmerson Mnangagwa, he is addressing only one rally, and considering that we don't bus people, ZANU-PF will be busing people, but he's addressing 3 rallies. What can you make out of that?
Mnangagwa is no match to our president, Chief. Mnangagwa has no energy. Mnangagwa is finished. Mnangagwa is just, you cannot even compare. It's actually unfair to compare President Chamisa and Mnangagwa. They are in 2 different classes. They are not at the same level. President Chamisa is at the very top level of young leaders. He's got leadership qualities. Mnangagwa, on the other hand, is finished. He has to go and rest at his farm and play with his grandchildren. He can't even. I don't think he can address 3 rallies in one day. He will faint.
Mukomana wechidiki ari kurova 3 rallies every day. Yes, to those that are just joining us on Zimai, on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Change Radio YouTube, Change Radio Facebook, we are talking here to Champion Muta or Senator Muta. I don't know, she will have to clarify whether she is going to be senator or she will be a PR or member of parliament there. But she is one of those people that is working so hard in Marsh West. And she's just giving us a rundown of the work being done by the champion-in-chief in the rural areas. Let me go back to her. Champion Muta, now, there's this, it's a myth that ZANU-PF is strong in the rural areas. But we are seeing here, President Chamisa's strategy seems to be focused on rural mobilization. How do you, see that?
Yeah, the President Chamisa's strategy is actually working. ZANU-PF, it's a myth that ZANU-PF is strong in the rural areas. ZANU-PF is finished. ZANU-PF is finished at the cell level, so they cannot even compete with us at national level. They are finished at the very lowest cell structure of their party, so they cannot even compete with us at national level. Whereas our strategy for rural is working. We've got the Burumango. Most of the people in the rural areas probably do not want to come and to attend these meetings, to attend these rallies, because they're afraid of 1, 2, 3. But you know what? Through Mugwazo, we have worked so hard behind the scenes to convince people, to tell people, to educate people about voting and many other things. So all those people who are attending ZANU-PF rallies, they are our Brumangos. They are our Brumangos that we cooked. They are going to be ripe on the 23rd of August, and on the 24th of August, the President Chamisa is going to the State House via the Brumangos. The Brumangos are going to get President Chamisa to the State House. So those people who say ZANU-PF is strong in the rural areas, no, they are lost. Mugwazo did very well. For 1 year, it was our flagship program. We were working in the rural areas. It was tailor-made for the rural areas. So we're going to see the fruits of it on the 24th of August when President Chamisa goes to the State House.
Wow. So are you saying here that the people that are attending Emmerson Mnangagwa's rallies, the few rallies that Mnangagwa has made, they are also President Chamisa's people there because of the Brumango strategy?
You know what, Chief? ZANU-PF has a tendency of marshalling people to their rallies. They force people to close markets. They force people to leave their homes, get them into buses. You find they always rotate those people. The same people that you see in Mashingo, you see them in Mutare, you see them in Chendambuya, you see them in Chitomboruizi. They marshal people to their rallies. So we are not even worried about the people that, the crowds, the little crowds that go to Mnangagwa's rallies. We are concerned about the work that we are doing in the communities. We're talking to people village by village. We're talking to people homestead by homestead. Those people that are at the rallies, they are people that they exchange with Mashingo, they are just rotating people, and at the end of the day, sometimes they leave people stranded and everything. So our work, we are proud of our work, and we've got faith in our work. We are not even worried about those numbers at their rallies or anything else. Actually, many of our people are marshaled to those rallies from the rural areas. You know how it is. They come village by village. They send these buses. They send these lorries. So the Burumango, we ask them to go to those places. Go and get the T-shirts. If you are given a T-shirt to wear, just wear a T-shirt. But on the day of voting, on the 23rd of August, you will be alone in the ballot box. You put an X on CCC MP, X on CCC Councillor, X on President Nelson Chamisa.
Wow. So, you know, those that are listening, you've just heard there from Champion Musa. She's telling you that do not worry, do not be, worried about the numbers that you see at Mnangagwa's rallies, because most of them are frog march. They're forced to be there. And in any case, half of them actually are going to vote for President Chamisa because of the Brumango strategy, because that's what they're telling them in the rural areas, that if they tell you to go to a rally, go to the rally. If they give you chicken licken, take the chicken licken and eat it. If they give you a goat, if they give you a cow, like what they've been promising, take it. Take whatever you get from ZANU-PF. It's not from ZANU-PF. It is yours. But know what to do when you get in the ballot box. And talking about that, Champion Musa, what are you telling the old people in the rural areas? Mboyazotaura ine shona, muchazotaura kuti munovaudza kuti chiyana mbuya, because vari kuudzwa kunzi tinokuona ine mavideo camera, tinokuona ine drone pamunenge muchivhota ipapo, because that's going to be the biggest threat to our vote. Vanhu vanotyisidzirwa vobva vapinda muballot box. What can you say? Because the people that are listening here, you have mothers, you have anambuya, you have anasisi, nanasekuru, vari kumusha. Toda kuti vaparidzire shoko ramuri kutaura iroro.
Yeah, thank you, Chief. That area isusu tinenge titori kumashure eke zvinezvi vana gogo vana sekuru vatori pamberi pedu ndo vari kutotiudza kutoti mwe hamuna makamera. Ndinenge ndiri ndega ndienda nechimuzukuru chinodisira paX pana Chamisa pane mukomana, but we need to continue to conscientize our vechikuru kumusha vana mbuya nana sekuru kuti no mu ballot box munezenge muri mega munogona kutakura kana musingakwanise kuti munyore munoenda nemuzukuru kana kuti ipo paya tinenge panonge paine vanokwanisa kukubatsirai monyatsotaura kuti ndikuda pana Ningi amuchisidzirwe through our Mugazo program. This was actually one of the Ningi of my programs edu voter education, kutaura vana mbuya vana sekuru kuti no musatyisidzirwe kuti munoonekwa hakuna chinhu chinonzi serial number kana wamuye unenge wawega. So it's a message inofana kuramba tichiramba tichiendesa kunana mbuya. I message yatinofana kuramba tichiendesa kuma communities edu kuti vanhu vagare vakaziya kuti ndezvekunyeberwa zvokuti unoonekwa unoita sei, ndezvekuchichidzirwa kana wapinda muye uri one. So I message yatofana kuramba tichitaura up until the very day remuswe election. Even muswe kunovhota chaiwo musi 23 August kutotumira na mama vana mbuya vana sekuru message vana baba kuti nhasi ndo muswe kuvhota munenge muri mega muballot imomo. Even mukanzi nasabhuku handei endai, but kana muchinge muballot munenge muri one, munoisa X pane mukomana, munoisa X pana MP we-CCC, munoisa X pana councillor we-CCC. No message atofana kugara tichitaura kubva izvezvi even 3 times a day kusenda message up until the very day remuswe election.
Wow, mainzwa kanyaya iyo hanzi 3 times a day muchitumirana mai anambuya message kumusha uko 3 times katatu pazuva semapiritsi. Let's go to the comment section and hear what the people are saying. Hondo ngaiuye kana ID akabira vamwe vari kutaura. We don't talk about that. Joyce Mazvarira mkanya mange marova musadaro makanga mativimbisa kuti muchange muchitipa zviri kuitika munyika ndiri muno muSouth Africa kuPumalanga. Thank you so much Joyce for for that. Nyaya yekubata-bata kuti uri kubasa uri kuita zvemusangano, but yeah, from this week we are going to improve. We'll try to be here more often than we have done. We can't wait for weekend. Simba Mukandatsama Mushonga wezanu Chamisa Akim Asambe Nero Nicholas Mpandawana Arkungombera Arkutizo Peter Nepfumbira Change Radio. I salute you. Your machines are so clear. We appreciate that. Nicholas Mpandawana, salute you guys. We are here loud and clear, which means that they are hearing you. They're watching from Manchester United, Kingdom. Thank you so much, Connie, for that. Nicholas Mpandawana, again, you are the best. Mnangagwa is now using dictatorship tactics. Tagish, Ezerek, voti yangu pamkomana. Come 23 August. Aaron Bita Namu kunyepa kunosvika pakufumuka chete chembere dzakazoona kuti tiri kungovhunduka makushe eshumba yakazofa. Vanhu vari kutaura zvavari kutaura pa comment section apa. Mnangagwa is worn out and looking fragile. He can't compete with small boy Chamisa. Vote for change. Vote for Chamisa. Yes, we cross back to March West, where we are talking to Honorable Mutsa, who is telling us about the success of President Chamisa's rallies in March West. So, Champion Mutsa, you can address. We have a lot of people that are watching here. Over 400 people on Zimai, over 100 people on Change Radio, over 1,000 people on the radio station itself, and we have hundreds others on YouTube, our Change Radio YouTube and Zimai YouTube, and most of them, half are in the diaspora, half are in Africa. Please address these people, especially those in the diaspora, how they can partner, what they can do to make sure that you guys, your work become easier, and they help President Chamisa Mkomana apinde mu office.
Thank you very much. To everyone in the diaspora, makati koshera, tinofara nekusapota kwamunoita ma-programs edu kuno kumusha, kuno kuma-foot soldiers, anofara vachinzwa kuti vari kubatsirwa. So, Chief, pari zvinezvi patiri panapa, what we need or what the people need, we've got councillors who are who have rural wards, especially rural councillors who've got wards. They need flyers. So if people can adopt a ward and assist with flyers and posters, posters and flyers, they come in handy. Actually, they're very effective, because if someone is given a flyer, that flyer stays with them, even past pillow. Anytime munanongorivhura so achiridi achiriona, and no one will know kuti munhu apiwa flyer uri ari kuriverenga ari kutoverenga flyer retipusi nguva inei ichichichi. So maflyers, they are very helpful, especially kumusha anenge aine information yese, even yevoter education nezvese zvinenge zviri ipapo, malogo, and people can actually see logo, because what's very important now apapa inyaya yekuti vanhu vazive logo. So kumusha vanhu vakaziva logo, and vanokwanisa kuratidzana, munhu anenge auya pamba vachiratidzana kuti iri logo iri uyu mukomana wefesi uyu, and pazvichange zvakamira so if people in the diaspora can identify words that are a bit behind, go assist Nima flyers. Then also adopting my polling station. We've got that program that is being run by Freeman Chari of adopting polling station, which will go a long way in defending our vote. So anyone can help in adopting a polling station, because my polling agents anezengachida ochikafu, because on the day of voting we atisikuzoda ma polling agents anezenga achitiko ndakumbobuda kunotsvaga chikafu. How will that end? So ndonyaya inenge iripo vanokwanisa kutibatsira nekuadopta mapolling stations then nekugadzirawo maflyer nemaposters kune marural wards achiri kumashure. Time ichiripo maflyers anokwanisa kutogadzirwa akaenda akatopinda mune every household iri muward. Thank you, Chief.
Okay, thank you very much. I know you want to go and your voice is going, but we'll just ask you one or two questions and then we will let you go. And talking about helping the people in Zimbabwe, our champions that are doing so well, as we are hearing from our champion here, please do adopt a polling station. The link is being posted. We always post it here. Adopt a polling station. Adopt a polling station. I know that a lot of people don't want to give out money to people. This is your polling station. Pawakadzidza kumusha, you know, paruzani paya, pamatsini paya, kana pawachkoka paya, you know, kana pa, you know, pambaira. Yeah, just adopt that polling, just one polling station, and you need only $80 at the very minimum and $150 at the very maximum. To fully adopt a polling station, you need to just give $150, and you don't have to do it on the same day. You can go in today, log in today, and put $50. Next week, put another $50. You know, on the 20th of August, you put in another $50, and the polling station is fully adopted. And we also have a link that we are posting here about Wedza, Chief's Wedza. Please, tibatsirewo tikuda kutenga ma flyers nema posters ari kutaurwa na champion Mutsa. Hanzi ma flyers ndo ari kudiwa kuma misha uko. So we have a fundraiser for Wedza there. Just click on the link and you know, just give us $10, $20, whatever. Sacrifice your lunch, sacrifice your McDonald's or your beer today, this weekend, and you know, just you know, help Wedza, our councillors, our members of parliament win Wedza for change. We want Wedza for everyone. The link is right there. Just click on the link. And Champion Mutsa, as we round up with you, we are still here, guys. We're gonna be here for 2 hours. I promised you that. So we will continue to talk about these rallies. But I want to hear more about March West. I'm a very interested partner or part of March West. My mother coming from Mondoro and myself having grown up in Chinhoyi. I was excited, Mutsa, when I saw that rally, you know, in Chinhoyi. I just said, vanhu kwangu vazadza stadium, wazadza Chamisa chero nemuChinhoyi macho imomo. You know, talk about that rally in Chinhoyi, and also, you know, the challenges or the members of parliament that have challenges, you know, because you know the people, you know those that are doing well, you know those that have resources, you know that those that don't have resources, so that those that are listening that are here from March West will know that these people need help, and then maybe even us, we can do something about it.
Okay, thank you, Chief. The rally in Chinhoyi, we've got the rally in Chinhoyi is the one that's upcoming on Monday. Mm-hmm. But the rally in we did Karoi and Kadoma. So which one in particular?
The Karoi one.
Oh, the Karoi one. Okay, the Karoi one, it was actually a cluster rally for the Hurungwes. You know, we've got Hurungwe East, we've got Hurungwe East, we've got Hurungwe West, we've got Hurungwe North, and the one that we did in Mjipani, there was Magunji and Hurungwe West. So the one in Karoi, I think we had 3 or so constituencies. These are very remote constituencies. Hurungwe North is very remote. You know, naita border neku Zambia all the way to Chirundu, Mkati, Mema Game Park.
Wow.
It's very vast. Hurungwe North all the way to Chundu, Kazangarare. These are very remote areas. Then we've got Hurungwe East. It's very vast also. We need help in Hurungwe East and Hurungwe North also, in terms of flyers and you know, we're even finding it difficult to have other polling stations mapped there. We are trying to come up with a solution to that, because come 23 August, we need to have all the polling stations mapped there. I think the mobility issue, and also network challenges in Urungwe East and Urungwe North. They are contributing to the slow movement of polling station mapping, but we're trying to come up with a solution to that. So then also we've got Kariba constituency, chief. Kariba is divided into two. It's one constituency, but it's got Kariba urban and Kariba rural. The Kariba rural is so vast. I'm always going to Kariba. I think you see my posts.
Yes.
I'm always going to Kariba and to assist with work there. It's very fast, very remote, and virtually hakuna chinofamba ikoko. Kune bhazi rinoenda. The recent trip yandakaenda ndakarara mubhazi. Bhazi rakafa, ndakarara mubhazi, ndakazosvika ikoko. It was late. I had to sleep per station. It's just those zvinotoitika ikoko, road yakafa and all those things. So we are also finding it difficult to have those areas mapped, but we're trying to come up with a solution, and we are also appealing for help in terms of flyers and posters, because the area yakakura, chief, the words are so big, and but it's this is in 2018 we won this constituency, but we need to push more. We need help, because this time around the good side about it is this time around we fielded a candidate from Mola. Mola is the ruralmost part of Zimbabwe. It's down there, Kumusoro. So the people there, they are very warm people. They love him, and he's going to win. But we need to support him, because the area is not so easy to navigate in terms of transport and So that's how it is, Chief, with some of our constituencies. Marsh West is largely rural. And as for Kariba, the rural part is actually bigger than the urban. In Kariba rural, we've got 12 wards. In urban, we've got just 9 wards. So you can actually see the imbalance there. So we need to push more on the rural side, because it's vast and it's got mobility issues. So that's where we need help.
Wow. Okay, thank you very much for that. And we know that's what we do here at Change Radio. When you tell us a challenge like that, a problem like that, we'll definitely do something to help. So are you available if we organize a Twitter space sometime next week? Then you can bring those members of parliament, especially from Urungwe East and Urungwe North, and then we try to get them some flyers.
Yes, sure. I can organize with them. Then we come on the Twitter space. I can organize with them.
Okay.
Then they come, or probably if they can send a representative, but I'll try and get them to come online.
Yeah, and I know the people would want to see you there on the Twitter space.
Definitely, I'll be there. I'll definitely be there.
Okay, that's good. So that's what we do here. We just don't discuss issues and problems. We also fix problems. We come up with solutions. So please. Do look out for that Twitter space. We'll advertise it ahead of time, and we try to help as much as we can our remote areas, especially Urungwe East and Urungwe North. Look out for that Twitter space, and please do come and support that. The people are working, and you are hearing here. Our honorable is actually saying, as you can see, those pictures that we are posting there. That's Champion Musa deep in the rural areas. Unfortunately, you can't see yourself, but I saw some of your pictures that you were in the communities of Nyami that you posted on Twitter. They are seeing you right now where you're doing your work there. So next time, make sure you're where you can be live and you can be seeing what we are sharing on the screen as well. You're doing a lot of great work. We just want to appreciate you. So yes, we are going to do that Twitter space, and we'll try to get something, whatever we can, for our members of parliament, those in disadvantaged areas. Oh my goodness, this is good. I don't know. This is Nyami in Kariba or what?
Yes, Nyami Nyami is Kariba rural.
Oh, not Nyami Nyami town.
No, not Nyami Nyami town. Kariba Eben it's Kariba municipality or Kariba town council. Then the rural part it's Kariba. It's Nyami Nyami RDC, Rural District Council. But it's one constituency now. The Nyami Nyami RDC and the Kariba Town Council, it's one constituency.
Wow. Abana mzimaya guru wangoma. There you go. We can see you dancing. Yeah. So yeah, this folks, this is what is happening. People are working. People are giving it their all. All we need to do is to support them, to complement the good work that they are doing. So yeah, your last word, champion. You're such an eloquent speaker. You're such a good speaker, and we don't want to let you go once you start speaking. So just say your last words as we round up with you.
My last words, what I can say is I would like to thank everyone who is assisting, everyone who is encouraging us to work, and as Mash West, we're going to work harder and win big. Every day we're going to be working for change. We're going to work. We are going to be supporting President Nelson Chamisa. Everything that we do, everything that we do from the time we wake up to the time that we go to bed, it's something that contributes to the winning big for everyone, winning Zimbabwe for change. So we are not going to stop up until 24 August when President Chamisa is in the State House, when we get President Chamisa to the office.
Wow. There you are, folks. If we tell you that President Chamisa is surrounded by smart people, by a smart team, I think you don't doubt that. Can you imagine? I'm just trying to, imagine the parliament that we are going to be having from 23 August. Kune pfuti ndozaita wapfuti napresident pfuti dzemaparliamentarians vanenge varimo ana champion Mutsa vachinyatsotaura vachi express some issues evanhu the way she is doing right now. So we want to thank you, Champion Mutsa, for coming at a short notice and doing such an excellent job right here and also in the communities where we always see you. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Chief.
Yes, thank you. Those that are just joining us, if you missed, you just missed the Champion Mutsa here, Honorable from Marsh West, who was just giving us a rundown of what is going on in Marsh West. As you know, President Chamisa was in Marsh West. He moved. You heard all the areas that he went to. In some of the remotest areas of Marsh West, Kunana Magunje Growth Point. He went further down, Kunana Zipani, he was there. He went Kunana Kadoma everywhere. He has been there, and he is still there in Marsh West. He hasn't done. He's not done yet with Marsha Best. What I like about what is going on this time around is President Chamisa is focusing his campaign on the rural areas which are perceived to be ZANU-PF strongholds, and he is doing such a great job in those areas. Akuskutambwa, and you heard here from Champion Mutsa, the amount of work that was being done, that is still being done. If we can play another video here as we continue with our program. Big boy chats. But guys, tell me, we're still waiting for some people to come around around our area, Tirikungo campaigner, but no one is on our side. Rusape Headlands, Chinyudze Secondary School, that's Ward 7. Yeah, I know, I can tell you, big boy, the president is going to be everywhere. The president is going to get to every part of Zimbabwe, every province, all the 10 provinces. He's going to be there. He's going to be, I can tell you this, he's going to be in all the 63 districts that we have in Zimbabwe. That we can assure you. like Champion Musa was saying, he's a young man. He can go and go and go. He did a record 87 rallies in 2018. And I can tell you that that record is going to be broken this time around. Never mind the rallies that are being broken up by our overzealous police. Never mind some of those rallies that are not being approved. But I can tell you, he is going to beat that record, 87 rallies. He will be, we're talking of close to 100 rallies that he's going to have in the last 24 days. So you can see that this man is not sleeping. People in Zimbabwe are not sleeping. Anyway, and you donate something, you buy flyers, you adopt a polling station somewhere, so that we complement this great work that the people in Zimbabwe are doing. Let's see this video.
Chamisa kuhurungwe vanoiziva vhoti yavo ndicha kuhurungwe vanoiziva vhoti yavo Chamisa kuhurungwe vanoiziva vhoti yavo Chamisa kwese kwese vanoiziva vhoti yavo Chamisa machiwesti vanoiziva vhoti yavo Chamisa muZimbabwe vanoiziva vhoti yavo Chamisa Cherevezano vanoiziva vhoti yavo Chamisa Mnangagwa vanoiziva vhoti yake Chamisa Mnangagwa vanoiziva vhoti yake Chamisa kukaroi vanoiziva vhoti yavo Chamisa hoye Chamisa hoye ndavacherevezano vakapfeka madhende avo iwawo namwe nongovashuvura ndizvoka. So
that was Honorable Chibaya in Hurungwe. Hanzi Hurungwe vanoiziva vhoti yavo ndichamisa. Vangar much west. They've been in Hurungwe all this time. But yeah, we will continue to give you everything that is happening. And we are going to go and try and get our correspondent again, who was in Hurungwe, who is at Magunje right now. As I'm speaking, I'll try to give him a call. If you have another video, Leo, you can go ahead and play that video as we get hold of our member of parliament. We spoke to him earlier, but we want him to do his final words so that we can hear what the president was up to in Magunje. We can play one more video and then we'll cross over to Magunje, March West, March Best.
Five reasons why we must vote. Number one, we are voting to correct the setting Zim government. Chatinoda kuchinja muhurumende iculture maitiro emuhurumende. Ekuti vanhu vanofunga kana kuti uri muhurumende ndekwekubira. Corruption inowanda munhu ari muhurumende. Chioko muhomwe chinowanda munhu ari muhurumende. Vanhu vanorambira mupi kutungamirira munhu anoramba ari shishita ari muofisi. Haadi kusiya chigaro. Ndonyaya yatoda kugadzira the culture yegovernment muZimbabwe. Nyaya yokuti vanhu veZANU-PF vanofunga kuti politics ndezvezvibhakira. Vanofunga kuti politics kurova vanhu. Vanofunga kuti politics wrestling. Elections are not supposed to be a bloodletting affair. Vanofunga kuti kana takuenda kuma-elections munhu anofana kurohwa. We must fix that. My-elections emuZimbabwe must not be disputed elections. Makaona zvakatika 2018 izvozvi tiri kunetsa nenyaya yevoters law. Taida kutarisa kuti voters law riripo iri ndo ratakawirirana here. Izvezvi takanetsa nenyaya yekuti takati kana muchiita zvinhu zviri pachena let
So yeah, thank you very much. We are just joined again by Honorable Tonderai Kusema Muriwo of Magunje Central. Tell us about Magunje Central. Where I've come to Magunje a number of times. Where does it go? Does it stretch to Zipane? Does it get kulonzi kuma Goronkoto? Ndine mwana wokurungwe muno mumba muno musaka I know part of that area. Mapfungwe yeah, where does your constituents go?
Well, our constituent starts from Nyaoza River in Ward 23, and then comes through all the way to Chitimbe. That covers Ward 23. It has polling stations at Chuore, Donnybrook, farming settlement, Maumbe, Kavajere. We go as far as Chishumba and Chitimbe. That covers Ward 23. Ward 10 stretches from Kapare, Chisape, the growth point, which is Magunje, covering Magunje High and Charles Clerk High and Primary, and Kevunde. And then we go to Ward 11, which starts from Dombo, stretches all the way to Katene, Birimawe, Chiva, Chizimamoto, Kweche, St. Boniface. And then we move over to Ward 12, which goes as far as Tengwe River, starting with Mkakatanwa polling station, Nyamtora, Dororowe, Kapunde, Nyarumwe, Zwarai, and Njengenja, and all the way to Menoembwa, bordering Musukwi River. And then from there we go to Ward 18, which goes as far as the confluence of Badze River and Musukwi in Chidamoyo, coming all the way to Kemapondo, Zimaiwe, Mudzimu, Mawada, Chitiki. So that's about the area in the
that's a very big constituency, eh?
Yeah, geographically it's very big. Very big.
But it's a winnable constituent, right?
It is very winnable. And as far as we are concerned with the amount of work we've put into this, we've already won. We've already won because people are yearning for change and people are actually ready to vote the Triple C into power.
Wow. We want to thank you for that. So what are the challenges that you have had as a rural member of parliament?
Being in the rural areas, like we're talking about, the distances are we've got very long distances to travel in very, very bad roads. And that wears that weighs you down on the repairs and stuff like, and the costs of moving around, because the damage that happens to the car, the vehicles, is quite immense. You also have a lot of intimidation because FARS is present in every village.
Wow.
Literally. So they are going out, calling out the village heads and threatening them, threatening the villagers. And this threatening of villagers and spreading misinformation about what actually happens in the ballot box, telling them that there will be cameras, that they will be able to trace their vote using the serial numbers on the ballot papers. That becomes a challenge for the rural communities. And there's a lot of vote buying. When they come with the presidential input scheme, when they come up with the maize that they are distributing, they actually tell the voters that if they actually participate in any CCC activity, they will not be able to receive the presidential input scheme. They will not be able to get the food assistance. And given the situation that we have in the rural areas, it is very difficult for people to come out openly and support the CCC because they fear losing out on the input scheme. They fear losing out on the food that is distributed, and you are actually discriminated. You are treated like an outcast. And in any other activities, government programs that actually take place, you are discriminated against. You are paraded before the villagers during their meetings. So that is a very big challenge, in that people are not able to freely express their democratic choice, and freedom of expression, freedom of assembly is taken away.
So how are you dealing with the issue of FARS?
We are actually implementing the Mango strategy.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that FARS is present doesn't take away the wish for the people to have change in the country. So they have actually adopted the Mango strategy. We tell them to actually, even if they are called for the meetings, to attend the meetings. Even if they are given the T-shirts, they can wear the T-shirts, as long as they know where to vote. We've got our own strategies, which for the sake of guarding the security of our strategies, we won't say how we are dealing with the villagers. Okay. But just know that we've got a very effective strategy. We've got very good policies.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. Yes, we don't want you to review your strategies here, but as long as you're dealing with it, that's great. And there's someone who is thanking you here, Chief Shoshen Dipireo. My thanks to Marsh West. They did well this time around. The president is still doing rallies in Marsh West. Are you attending those rallies, or you'll be focusing on your campaign in Magunje?
We do attend where we can. Because we are trying to balance out attending the rallies and also rolling out our campaign program in the constituency.
That's actually one thing that we have discovered here, that in 2018 a lot of members of parliament, a lot of councillors, spent time moving with the president, following the president wherever you went. But this time around, we are seeing a lot of leaders. They are working in their areas. They are doing their own rallies, which is actually a very good thing. So that when President Chamisa is coming, he's just complimenting the work that you have already done. I think that's a very good strategy, right?
Yes, because you really have to be on the ground. The people want to hear you. The people want to see you. You have to interact with the people, because there's no way that the message can get to the people if you are to be following the rallies wherever the president is. We have to make sure that after the president has left, we are here to make sure we bring the points home and make sure that everybody gets the message that the president had brought to the constituency.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable. If you can say your last words to the people that are watching here, those in the diaspora and those in Zimbabwe or in Africa. We have hundreds, if not thousands of people that are listening to you right now. Are you promising the people that you are going to win Gurungwe Central for change?
We are definitely going to deliver Magunje constituents to the Triple C. That one is a given. But what I would like to say is to say this struggle is not for the people that are in the constituencies. It is actually for every Zimbabwean to participate in, because definitely even those in the diaspora, they do have families back home. It is their duty to actually talk to their families back home, to know where to vote and to know what is good for them. So we are urging our comrades in the diaspora to actually help us participate in this struggle by actually communicating positive message to their families back home. It is important that they hear it coming from their kids and kin, that this struggle is for everybody, that getting a bag of fertilizer, one bag of fertilizer, will not help them. But what is important is to have a working economy, an economy for everybody, and inputs for everybody. We don't want to live on handouts. We want the people to be able to go into the shops and buy things for themselves. That is only possible with a Triple C government. That is only possible with a working economy. The rural economy revolves around agriculture. So we want them to help us educate their families back home and also help participate in this struggle by actually adopting a polling station so that we can be able to get protection for the vote. We are able to train the agents, because this struggle is for everybody, and there is need for everybody to come on board and make sure the MPs that are in the constituencies, wherever they can, they should be able to help out fuel-wise, feeding the polling agents, and making sure the polling agents are adequately equipped to protect the vote. They need the torches in case the lights go. They need airtime to make sure they're able to communicate if there are challenges.
Wow. Thank you very much, Honorable. The issue of polling agents, the issue of adopting a polling station. If you are here, you're from Marsh West, please jump on the link that we have posted there, so that you adopt a polling station in Magunje, you adopt a polling station in Karoi, in Kariba, in Chinoi, in Kadoma, everywhere else. Let's interact with the link and adopt a polling station. That's the key to not having our election rigged. Honorable, we want to thank you for making yourself available. We'll get in touch with you. As long as the president is still in Marsh West, we'll continue to call you and get updates from you. But thank you for the good work that you are doing in Magunje, and all the best on the 23rd of August.
Thank you very much for having me on the program. But just point of correction, it's 23.
23. 23. Okay, yes.
That's what we're talking about here. We want to free Zimbabwe.
23 August. Yeah, you heard it. You got it, guys. Never say 23 August. It's 23 August, if you didn't know about that. Thank you so much to those that are just joining us. We are talking to Honorable Tonderai Kusema Muriwo Urungwe Central in Magunje. Magunje. It's Magunje constituents, right?
Yes.
Okay. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. Yes, folks, thank you for being here. We appreciate you, and we'll continue to give you updates of what the president is doing. You know, it is the best strategy that we have ever had as CCC, that we focus on the rural areas. We start with the rural areas and end with the rural areas. In between, we get into the cities. But as you can see, the president is focusing on rural areas. You know, he is taking over the rural areas while Emmerson Mnangagwa is gallivanting in Russia. He is busy selling out the country in Russia. You know that he is not in the country. He is not even bothering to campaign. He's doing one rally a day. You know, after, you know, sometimes he skips a day and another, and now he is in Russia as we are speaking, you know, begging for trinkets from the Russians. He has just been given a helicopter, an old model helicopter, and for that helicopter, he is giving them our minerals, he's giving them our land, and this is what we are talking about, folks, that let us defy this, let us remove this government that is selling out our country. They accuse CCC, they accuse President Chamisa that we are selling out. But Emmerson Mnangagwa is the biggest sellout. ZANU-PF is the biggest sellout. They are selling out our country. They've parceled our land to the Chinese. They've parceled our land to the Russians. They are parceling our land to anyone who comes holding money right now. Ndova tenges vakuru. Ansana mbona mtenges anopfura Mnangagwa. Ansana mbona mtenges anopfura ZANU-PF. So this is the message that you need to tell your parents. This is the message that you need to deliver to the people in the rural areas. Kunana mai venyu na baba venyu. Unoita baba na mai na mbuya na sekuru nemkoma na mbuya vanopiwa chicken licken. Wonzi chena unovota, chena unondivotera. Kutengesa nyika, kutengesa vote ne chicken licken. Kutengesa vote ne mbudzi. Kutengesa vote ne huku. Ambuya vako iwewe munari mudiaspora. Kungwara kwese kwawakaita ikoko. Kuzikanwa kwese kwaunoitwa ikoko. You can't even talk to your parents. You can't even talk to your grandmother. Talk to them. Educate them. Tell them that you are not living for a chicken. You are not living for a beast, a goat. What is that? We want, you know, a vote. We want a government that take care of our tomorrow, of our everyday livelihoods, not a government that take care of a meal, just a meal. Talk to your parents, guys. This is your role. This is what you can do if you are in the diaspora. You can't go and vote. If you can go and vote, that's good. You'll be there talking to your parents. But if you can't go and vote, you still have a big role to play. There is a lot that you can do from the comfort of your home in Manchester, from the comfort of your home in Canada, from the comfort of your home in Germany, in South Africa, in Asia, wherever you are. You can influence change in Zimbabwe. You can play a very big role. Remember, you are an influencer. So use that influence. Talk to your relatives. Talk to your people. Talk to someone. Tell them that autengese vote ne chicken licken. Autengese vote ne mbudzi. I mean, kupusa. We are not stupid. We are not idiots like them. Atinganzwaro maZimbabweans. Ngatitaurei nevanhu vari kumamisha. Ngatidzidzisei vanhu vari kumamisha. We don't have voter education from ZEC. We do our own voter education. Tozviitira tega. Ini ndonyora pamagroup ekumusha kwangu. Handiregedze kunyora. Ma-community groups, ma-family groups, ndozvinongwa zvandichinyora. Vamwe vanotsama. Remember, we have ZANU-PF people in our families. Hapana asina kaango kana kuti ziango kana kuti chimbuya chinenge chingoramba chisapota ZANU-PF. Tinotori nazvo zvitete kumamisha kwedu zvinenge zviramba chisapota ZANU-PF. Chero ukazvinyima ukati ndakumbomira kukupai mari zvinongoramba chisapota ZANU-PF. Usatyisidzirwe nevanhu ivavo uregedza kunyorera vamwe vanhu vari mufamily vari mucommunity mako kuti vasarambe vachinorasa vhoti yavo vachityisidzirwa vachinyeperwa vachichitwa nechikafu. Unoita mbuya vako amai vako vanotyisidzirwa kunzi vanoonekwa nedrone, vanoonekwa nevideo camera vari mubooth. Hakuna zvakadaro. There is nothing like that. When you are in the booth, you are alone and alone. So that's the message you need to get. Hakuna message inobva chero flyer chairo chero poster arina simba from your word of mouth. Word of mouth is the biggest way of advertising, of sending a message, of telling people that this is the right thing to do. Talk to them. Izvozvi bata phone. Izvozvi enda pa text message, unyore mu community group, unyore mu family group. Uvaudze kuti musanyeperwa. Unongoita kunge unopenga, unongotanga kungonyora musanyeperwa, hakuna anokuona kana uri mu ballot box. Zvinosvika. It will hit home. It will reach. And if your ambuya gets it, unowanzwa vari kutaura vari kuchigayo, unowanzwa vari kutaura vari kutsime. Kuti musanyeperwe. Muzukuru wangu ari kurandana akandiudza kuti kunyepa, hakuna chinokuona, zvatofamba. Shoko ratofamba. So never underestimate the power that you have. Never undermine the power that you have. Talk to your people. Folks, thank you so much for being here. Because don't get me started. I will just keep talking. Especially if you are talking about these shenanigans that ZANU-PF is doing to our rural folks, kunyepa kwavari kuita, nhema dzavari kuita, kutyisidzira kwavari kuita vanhu. It gets me, but it should get you as well. When it gets you, do something about it. Not doing something about it is not an option. So, folks, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Let's spread the word of hope, the word of change. Let's keep talking about this. This should be the discussion. And if there is a fundraiser, join the fundraiser, donate something, whichever fundraiser that is helping Zimbabwe, please do that. But above all, jump on the link and adopt a polling station. The link is right there. The link is in the comment section. And those that want to help Wedza, please do jump on the link that is also in the comment section and donate something to Wedza. That's the best way of saying, Chief Shoshe, thank you for the work that you're doing. Just donate to Wedza so that we can win Wedza for everyone. We can win Wedza for change. Thank you. God bless you. Yours truly, Mambo Shoshe, signing off. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, 6 o'clock, Zimbabwean time.